We have returned.
Yes.
Like promised.
I think it's been 2 minutes.
Okay, we'll classify it as 2 minutes.
2 minutes. What's a minute? When everyone says a minute, is it like...
It's never an actual minute, is
Yeah,
it?
it's like when a minute being a week. So it's been 2 minutes, folks. It's been 2 weeks.
Justin's out there earning that moolah.
Trying.
Well, I'd say you're doing a good job. You fixed an Evo, mate. That was not your own. But
No. Wasn't mine. It was a cashy. Did a head gasket on it. Oh, yeah, piss easy, bro. 4-cylinder.
Nice.
Yeah.
Did it get you in the spirit of trying to fix your own shit? Or was it just like,
Nah,
fuck,
but
it's a cashy?
It really made me appreciate my Evo. Because I was like, this thing is a piece of shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no offense to the owner, but
It's fine.
it's just an Evo 7, like everything just didn't fit nice, everything being tampered with. I was like, man, there's more rust on this thing than mine.
That's
yeah,
what
it
it's
just
like.
wasn't
Wasn't as clean.
paint was junk, interior was junk, like
Was it a manual one or an auto?
yeah, manual, Evo 7, come on, bro.
And they made the semi-auto GTA, whatever it is.
The Rally Art spec.
No, like an actual legit Evo with the semi-auto, I think.
Are you sure? Are you going to have to get the Google out?
I think so.
Yeah, I don't think so. The Rally Arts definitely came auto.
But that wasn't that generation though, was it?
2001 Evo 7. I don't think they were ever auto, bro. I think you're...
Let me prove you fucking wrong, my friend.
Hey, prove me wrong, but...
Because I remember having a look when I was looking at
I don't think they ever came out auto, mate.
let's see.
2007... No, sorry, 2001 Evo 7.
I'm looking at one on car sales right now when it loads. Fuck, good old voice crack. Just to emphasize the
Hitting
point.
puberty.
Yeah, sorry, mate. Can't help it, My balls haven't dropped yet.
Nah.
I love how it's just like, you have been blocked. You fucking shit thing. It's like, no, we don't want you to prove a point.
Why are you on car sales? Why don't you just Google it?
I did. Car sales was the first thing that fucking came up, bro.
I'm on the Google now too.
It's a competition. Who's going to find it first? There we go. The GTA model was only produced in 2002, following blah, blah, blah. Distinguished feature. Fucking say the transmission, you fucking fucks. 5-speed automatic gearbox had Mitsubishi called fuzzy logic, which meant the car would learn to drive the driver's carrying blah, blah, blah. Yes. So it's a thing.
Oh, the Evolution 7 GTA.
Yes.
There you go. So it's not an Evo.
It's called a fucking Evolution 7, mate. It has it in the fucking name.
Evo 7 GTA.
You may want to shun it. That's fine, but it's still
Yeah.
got the namesake.
It did. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. I was wrong.
That's always a good way to start a podcast.
I was wrong. Fair enough. Never seen one. Don't want to see one. News can fuck off.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
I'm guessing they didn't sell many.
I don't think so. But then I was looking at Evo wagons the other day, 9s, and there is some that are on auto. I'm pretty sure.
9 wagons.
I think, yeah.
Are you going to prove me wrong again?
You don't take my word for it?
No, I don't. I've never seen an Evo 9 wagon auto. All right.
Jump on the old car sales, mate.
Evo 9 wagon auto. Automatic. Automatic. Yeah. Okay. They did. The wagons did come out auto.
Just
What
the
the
disappointment.
Bruh.
I don't know how good it is. I don't want to know. I just
I
know
don't
it
think
exists.
it'd be good, man. Fucking Mitsubishi autos are junk.
There we go.
Yeah, so, okay. Did the hair gasket, dropped it off to my house, and it was just running like an absolute bag of dicks.
Oh, dear.
I messaged him. I was like, hey, man, this thing's running like a bag of dicks.
Mm.
And he was like, yeah, we're hoping that the head gasket fixes that.
Did it?
So, took the head off,
Mm.
got it down to Harris Engines, And the guy messaged me and was like, bro, this head is warped by 0.5 centimeter.
Fuck.
And that's like, when you think about it, like when you talk about engines, you're talking about like thousandths, of an inch and shit like that.
Yeah.
And this thing was warped by 5 mil. So yeah, none of the valves were seating. So yeah, got that all fixed up.
I'm guessing that is not a cheap job to do.
Yeah, it's like $1,000
It's not too bad.
for like him to put the head in the press, heat it up, get it straight, reseal all the valves and shit like that, and then make sure the cam bearings are spinning all good. So yeah, he sorted that out for me. It was like a brand new head when I got it back, man. It's fucking sick.
Nice.
And then slapped that back on, and then she ran mint. Had a little bit of a misfire, and I was like, fuck, here we go. But luckily I've got all my shit, so I just swapped over the coils and the leads, and misfire went away, so bought some new ones, and boom, Bob's your uncle. She drove like a brand new vehicle.
Very nice. 5-star reviews, eh?
5 stars all around, mate.
Very nice.
So yeah, and hopefully next weekend we have a R31.
Ooh.
It's got an RB20 in it. He wants head gasket. I think he wants like cam install, springs.
Jeez, okay.
Thinks he wants like turbo. So yeah, it's going to be a big one because he wants to like push more power and get a tune and shit. So
Yep.
Yeah.
How did you find this individual?
That's Sam's mate.
Okay, nice.
Sam's mate. But the Evo, that was Danny's mate.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, just word of mouth, which is good. Going around.
That's really good.
So yeah, give us some of the big jobs, mate.
All right. Big jobs only from now on.
I don't care. I can do head gaskets with my eyes closed, man. So
Fair enough.
yeah.
Do you find that there's certain jobs that you do that are just like therapeutic because it's just that easy and you've done them so many? Or is it just you standard run-of-the-mill, whatever?
I mean, like, it's always rewarding when you have a car that comes in that's like the Evo, for example, running like shit, and you're like, okay, you go through all the motions, you diagnose everything. Well, he did all the diagnosing for me because he did. He was like, yeah, I replaced basically everything.
Yep.
And it was like, the last thing to do is head gasket. Whereas like, if I looked at it, you'd go through the motions and then go, okay, it's overheating, it's doing this, that, blah, blah, blah. I would have just done the head gasket straight away instead of replacing everything.
Yep.
But yeah, there's something rewarding about when a car comes in, big job, head gasket, boom, you do it, leaves the door way better than it came in.
Yep.
And like those jobs are like when I was working at a small workshop, like I was doing them once or twice a week, head gaskets and engines. So like now I don't get to do them so much because I work at a dealership and, dealership life. So it is awesome to actually get to do head gaskets for cashies. It feels good.
Yeah.
Because I can do them piss easy. Like for Sam and I to rip that head off, it was like 3 hours to get the head off. And it was like 4 hours to put it on because obviously cleaning involved and stuff like that. It takes a bit more time.
Yep.
And it was like another hour just to do all the finishing touches. So like, yeah.
Nice.
But no, it was good. Yeah, like I don't really stress like about doing those. It's more like European shit. It's like when you need special tools to lock the cams in, or if they've got like floating cam gears and you don't know that. It's like, yeah. But then at the same time, you should really be like, if you're working on a car that you've never done before and it's like a massive job, you should be doing a little bit of research, Like, if someone came up to me and was like, hey, I've got a fucking Peugeot 308 head gasket I need doing, I'd probably have like some thoughts about doing it because I'd be like, okay, I'm pretty sure I need special tools because when I worked at Peugeot, you needed some special tools and shit like that. So it's like,
Fair. Are they expensive, the special tooling?
Well, how long's a piece of string? Could be. Depends. You might need to buy like a whole kit just for one little tool that you need, or you might need to fucking get it from the dealership or whatever,
Yeah, and they don't generally sell like individual things.
Nah.
Just like, buy the fucking whole thing, man.
Yeah, it really depends. Like if there's an aftermarket tool for the job, or if like you have to sort of get it special order in, or if you know someone you can borrow it. But you don't really come across too many of them, like those specialty jobs. Like as cashies, it's more Japanese or Australian/American cars.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Fair enough.
The Euros sort of like they go to their own specialty people and they get charged a fucking arm and a leg and they get ripped off. Yeah.
So I guess that's what you get for buying Euroway.
Yeah. Certain Euros, yeah. Yeah. Junk.
Mate. No, I don't think I've actually properly owned a Euro car.
Yeah.
I have not. Yeah.
I mean, I own a Euro car, but it's more
It's fucking American.
Commodore than BMW.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. The only thing left in it that's BMW is legit the interior.
Yep.
And that's basically gutted anyway.
Do
So
you miss that car yet?
I tried starting it up the other day.
Uh-huh.
I put the charger onto it, and the battery's just not accepting charge.
Fuck.
So it's got a dead cell or an open cell. So I was like, nah, well, I'll just get another battery from work or something and slap it in. Yeah, nah. It's a fucking sick car. Like I'm just sitting there, like looking at the engine. I'm like, that's not meant to be there. Like the interior is gutted. There's a hydro handbrake, a drift steering wheel, like OMP seat, harness, dual caliper. I'm like, this thing's cool as fuck. Like no bumpers, no side skirt, tail lights falling off. I was like, this thing's cool, man. Like, it's a piece of shit, but it's cool, you know?
It's my piece of shit.
It's cool. Like,
yeah.
You don't expect it. You start up and it's just this fucking V8 roaring.
Yeah, it's cool.
You don't expect it. But then you look at it and you're like, yeah, it's a bucket.
But all good. I mean, you've got your fair share of projects you'll eventually get around to.
Nah, well.
we don't.
Just leave it at that. I don't want to talk about it. Nah, now that like I've gone through this bloke at Harris Engines, I might just get the head done at least.
Yep.
Make a start on the head. And hopefully old mate can do the blocks soon. So yeah.
Progress, man. I mean, you did say you'd try to get it done by the end of this year.
I did say I'd at least maybe get it started.
Yes. It's
Still
started.
got 4 months. Still got 4 months.
4 months, baby. That's plenty of time.
Still got 4 months.
It's almost 3
To at
soon.
least get it started. Oh, no, shit.
It's gone fucking flying.
Yeah. It's unreal. What are we this year? 32?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm 32 on Monday.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, man.
Very nice. Have you had an existential crisis about, fuck, I'm going to be 32?
Nope.
Good.
I don't give a shit, bro. I'm another day older.
Yeah, fair enough.
I really don't care, man. Everything hurts.
Oh, yeah, tell me about
You know
it.
what I mean? Like, what's another day, bro?
Yeah, then it's like another day, and then another month, then another year.
Yep, exactly.
And then you're just like, well, shit.
Straight to Bunnings, chop suey.
Oh, mate. Yeah. You going to do anything at all? Or are you just kind of chilling?
Probably going to stay home and play with my Willy.
Oh, mate.
Nah, I'll probably just do some gardening around the house and spend time with the family. I've taken Monday and Tuesday off, so I'm just gonna chill, relax. I don't want to.
You don't want nothing.
Yeah, I don't want to like stress about nothing and be like worried about time. I just want to fucking enjoy myself and because I've got cashies tomorrow, then D1 round 4 tomorrow. So like tomorrow's a write off. Sunday will be the same old food shop and meal prep, even though I'm not going to work. But and then Monday, Tuesday, I'll just do some stuff around the house and just spend time with the fam and chill.
Nice. Do you normally take your birthday off?
Yeah, normally I take my birthday off to watch the international.
Oh yeah.
Because normally it's always on this weekend.
Yep.
But now they've moved it till September because of fucking COVID. So when COVID hit, they moved it till September and they fucked me for my whole birthday weekend. Because every year since 2016, I've been taking my birthday off just to watch the international.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's
man.
the Dota International for those.
Yeah.
who
Oh,
aren't
yeah.
sure.
Dota. Yeah.
People are just like, what the fuck's
The
international?
Yeah, because 2019 or 18? I was in Bali and I was like watching it at the airport
Oh yeah.
because I was going for my birthday. So yeah,
Is it early September?
I don't know now. I think it's like 27th, 28th.
Okay, cool.
Maybe late September.
Because I know on the 23rd, I think we've got a public holiday.
I don't
King's
know.
birthday.
It's like a 1 week event. So
Fair. No, I remember like I tune in every now and then when it's on,
yeah.
even though I don't follow it too religiously.
Well, it used to be one whole weekend, like Thursday till Sunday. They used to do all the playoffs, everything like that whole weekend. Now it's like they've separated to 2 weekends, 2 different fucking like venues. Like smaller one for like the playoffs, and then the main stage is the stadium.
Yep.
I'm like, fucking just all together, bro.
They just got to drag it out,
They
man.
fucking drag it out.
Got to
bro.
make the money, the moolah.
The moolah.
It's still fucking insane how much people get. They can fucking win.
Not anymore. They stopped giving a fuck about the international. So last year's international was like the lowest prize pool ever. It was like 2 mil. Whereas the year before was, I think it was like 30 something.
Yeah.
And the year before that was like 40 mil. So they were like, hey, listen, we don't want to make it as big of a spectacle anymore because we want to put money into other events. So what they're saying is, you can get fucked. We're not giving you that much money. So now it's sort of like, who gives a shit?
Yeah,
Because it's like, is anyone going to care because the prize pool's not that big? Whereas before, you were legit like 40 mil. The top team got like 29 or whatever million.
Yep.
So each player is an instant multi-millionaire. So it was just like, we have to get to this tournament. And everyone works dead hard, like as hard as they can to prove that they're the best and also be set up for life. Whereas now it's like, 2 mil. It's like, it's just another tournament. Like, who gives a fuck if you're the best in the world? Well, they would care, but at the end of the day, money is
rights more so.
Yeah, money is what makes the world go around.
True. I mean, maybe if they're holding more tournaments per se, and you win more of those, you end up with the same amount. I'm guessing that's the logic behind it, at least. But hey,
Yeah, I mean,
not everyone's gonna fucking like. It's just lost that
spark. They're like, holy fuck, this is
the event.
Yeah, this is the event of all esport events.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, oh well.
Fair enough, man. But hey, at least it's still around. That's the main thing. Because
Yeah,
so much shit dying at the moment.
It's a fucking dying game. Let's be honest. It's like a fucking 15-year-old free game. Like,
I mean,
I don't think the new generation coming up is playing like all excited about Dota.
no, that's very true. But then you've got things like fucking Borderlands 4 coming out soon, or like being announced. Have you ever played Borderlands?
No.
Fuck, it's good. Get onto it eventually.
Well, there's one game that looks cool as fuck that just came out. That Wukong game.
I've heard really good things about
Yeah,
it.
it looks sick. Looks sick. Sam was like, man, I'm fucking... He was like, bro, do I chuck sickies and just play the game? I was like, yeah. So he was like, yeah, fuck
Mate,
yeah.
his first mistake-
opening scene.
He's like not doing that in fucking advance. Like plan that shit, brother. Take fucking
Annual
annual.
leave, bro.
Yeah, 100%, man. I used to fucking do that in World of Warcraft expansion launches, bro. Fuck, man.
Nah, you just chuck sickies, bro.
I had some
Because sickies you can't take sickies when you leave. Like,
This is true. I know.
Sometimes they don't, like, you only get 12 a year. They don't accrue. Like,
Yep.
some jobs they accrue. Like, if you don't take 12 in a year, you get 12 for the next year on top.
Unfortunately, you can't. Yeah, like you said, you
where
don't
some
get
places-
paid out. It's just you use them or you don't.
Pretty much. Whether you use them responsibly or not,
That's
is
a
not up to me.
Yeah. I'm very sick. What's that on the background? I hear some gay music. Oh, no.
No, don't worry about
It's just white noise, bro.
that. I need it to sleep. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, Wukong looks sick.
Yeah, I remember seeing the trailer for it like maybe 2 years ago.
Yeah, bro, of that monkey fighting that dragon. I was like, that looks fucking sick.
Yeah. There's some pretty cool stuff coming out. I'm pretty sure it's a Chinese game, yeah? I think.
Yeah, because, the Wukong's like a Chinese myth or some shit.
Yeah.
With the Nimbus. It's basically
Yes.
what
Dragon Ball.
Ball's like based on like the main character. Oh, well, what's his name? Goku. That's what Goku's based on.
Dude, I can just picture Sam fucking raging at the moment. Callan as well. They're both just like this.
Stupid.
Don't fucking rock up to the gym tomorrow, motherfucker.
I don't watch Dragon Ball Z, bro. All right.
But no, it's
I
sick.
don't watch that anime.
Because I'm pretty sure Solo Leveling is also based off of Chinese manga as well. So like they're coming a long way in that industry.
Bro, Solo Leveling, holy shit.
It's so good, eh?
That anime that's my number one, bro. Like my top three. Oh, sorry, I can't. It's not my number one. So my top three at the moment is The Last Airbender. That will always be number one, bro.
For you. All right. Yep.
Solo Leveling 2. That's how good it is. Like that shit just hit home, bro. Like playing RPGs like when I was young.
Yep.
Fuck. Oh yeah, shit. Number 3 though. That'd be between Arcane and Castlevania.
Castlevania's pretty fucking good too.
That was good, man. Yeah, that was good. I've been smashing the animes again, eh?
Nice.
You watched Black Clover?
Yes.
You finished it?
I've got to the very end. I haven't seen the movies
Oh, okay.
towards that bit. Yeah.
No spoilers. I'm up to episode 90.
Yeah. Like, I think the thing that originally put me off was fucking Asta's voice. Like the constant screaming and shit. I'm just like,
I will be the Wizard King.
You're just like,
I'm not done yet. It's like, bro, just talk normally.
It gets better at
Yeah.
like towards like when you're in the middle of it. Let's
You get
say.
used to it.
Yeah, I think you just get used to it. You're
You're
just
just
like,
like,
whatever.
I know. He's always got a chip on his shoulder, eh? It's too PG.
No, it gets less PG.
Good. Because, like, I'm like, bro, you just hit this bloke full swing with a sword. And he was just like...
It's not a fucking sword, bro. It's a fucking cleaver, man. Just like
Yeah.
a fucking...
Yeah.
huge.
I know, but I mean, he's still got pelted.
Yeah.
And the guy's just like,
Yeah.
broke
Just,
a rib.
I got a little fucking cut here.
Yeah.
Man. And
It's like, bro,
what
you
the fuck?
would have like
You
chopped
would've been
that dude in
7.5, dude.
Yeah. I was like, come on. Bit too PG.
It is a little bit, but
But it's still cool. Like, it's still good. It's still good.
yeah, it's actually really good. What was it? There's a lot of like manga that's ending at the moment.
Yeah.
So My Hero's officially ended.
I don't want to talk about My Hero, eh? I see everything on Facebook about My Hero, about the ending, about how Deku loses his power, and then his mate steals his bitch. And I'm just like, I don't want to fucking watch it now. Now I don't even watch, I don't want to watch season 7.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, what? I just know how it ends. I fucking hate animes where the dude is powerless, gets all these powers, works his ass off, is the hero, and then loses his power, and then everyone just puts him to the side. It's like, fuck.
Yeah.
No, I hate that. I don't like that. So now I just don't even want to watch it, bro.
I'm pretty sure that there is a lot of fucking memes going around about the actual ending and what actually happened versus what the memes are saying happened.
Yeah,
It's different. There's a whole fucking thing about it.
But season 7, I don't even know where that's at with the manga, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, that could be years down the track anyway. So,
yeah.
and whether they follow it is a different story.
It's always a different story, yeah. 100%. But
I don't know.
I think the one that I've been reading, Kaiju number 8, is almost finished as well. They're like at the very last boss fight sort of thing.
Oh, okay.
So
because season 1 was pretty sick.
Yeah, it's good, man.
I'm not reading the fucking manga, bro.
That's fine. I like if I like something enough, I will.
It's basically like a picture book with like a few words, man.
Bro. That's perfect for you, brother.
I can't read.
Yeah,
Ka-chow! Kablow! Pow!
Detroit Smash.
Yeah. Nah.
But yeah.
Yeah, Kaiju number 8.
I'm glad
Season 2.
it's coming.
Season 1 was pretty sick. It got like ramped up at the end. It was sick.
Yeah. This is one of those animes where like it continues to pick up momentum as it goes. Where some like kind of lose their way, where it's just like, oh, there's a fucking filler arc. Or like
like
all that
Bleach.
stuff. Yeah.
Like there's 500 episodes.
Let's
and
chuck in a fucking
of them
beach episode for all the fan service.
Hold up. Every anime has 2 iconic episodes.
Uh-huh.
The beach episode
Yeah.
and the hot springs episode.
Sometimes they're the same. Yeah.
Yeah. Even Black Clover has
Yeah.
a beach episode, which was sick.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. And a hot springs, 2 episodes of hot springs.
Yeah, it's...
I was like, fuck yeah. I was like, I need to watch High School DxD again, boy. I was like, this is too PG. I need to see some titties.
Oh, mate.
I got brain rot, bro.
Off to the dark side with you.
Oh, man. My brain is rotten.
There's no recovering it, eh?
Nah. I tried.
Too far
I
gone.
legit tried. And I thought, you know what? Fuck this. It's easy
I tried
just
some
to succumb,
meditating
bro.
and shit, and no.
I tried thinking about it. Wasn't worth it. So
I just ended up thinking about more titties.
yeah, pretty much. I was like, okay, no more etchy. No more. And I was like, but High School DxD is so good.
Oh, mate.
Top 3, High School DxD, number 1.
Some people sitting home raging right now.
Why? Fuck them. You don't like titties?
Oh, mate. So, day 1 tomorrow, infield.
Yeah.
That'll be good fun.
Yeah, I'll go.
You looking forward to it?
After I'm done, I've got 2 cashies in the morning.
No rest for the wicked, good sir.
Nope. Gotta get that mola. That's why we couldn't record on Thursday either. Had a cashie, unfortunately. Sorry, mate.
That's all good. We're here now.
Yeah. So I'll go straight after then. I was just at Camera House.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Did you get your soul taken from you? A lifetime of debt?
I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go in there and see if they can price match a lens.
Okay.
There's 3 lenses I want to get. Like, okay, so I've completely I've figured out what lenses I need for my run and gun style / versatility, you know, like with cars and shit.
Yep.
I need a 24 to 70 and a 70 to 200.
Yep.
Now they're sort of perfect for the track. The 2.8s, so you can get them secondhand EF lenses, like they're about $1,500 each, roughly.
Yep.
So expensive, but they're sort of like the cream.
They're L series.
They're L series, but they're older. Like the RF ones, the 2.8, 70 to 200's like $3,500, and the 24 to 70 2.8 is like $3,500 as well.
Yeah.
I was like, yous can fuck off. So I was like, I'll just get the secondhand ones, you know. But then I also, when I went to Cars in the Coffee, Cars in the Valley, I took the 85mm. I've got this EF 85 1.8 that's like 35, 40 years old. Like it's ancient. And man, the focal length is awesome.
Nice.
But this lens just did not, like, on a tripod, like I have my little tripod set up, so it's the camera's just sitting on the ground. There's a car in front. I click on the car and it's just like red. Just does not want to focus on the car. And I'm like, bro, there's no one in the way. So I have to like select another point and then select it again.
Yeah.
And then it's like, okay, now I can take the photo. I'm like, and every time I'm like, fuck yeah, that'd be a sick photo. There's no one there. Because when there's like 1,000 people walking, you need to like just take the photo.
Yep.
And then I'd go to take the photo and then all of a sudden it just would not fucking focus. And I was like, man, this lens is pissing me off. So I was like, okay, what 85mm can I buy?
There is a very expensive
So
one.
yes, I went down the rabbit hole of, okay, do I get an EF 85 1.2 or a 1.4? I'm like, okay, they're still around $1,500. So I was like, I don't really want to spend that for an 85mm because I don't really use it that often, but it's so good for car shows, not car events, car shows, like sports. And I was like, oh, okay. Maybe let's look at RF lenses. And I was like, fuck, the RF 1.2 is brand new, $35,000 or $3,500 or $3,000 secondhand.
Yep.
So then I was like, fuck it. How much is the 85 F2? I was like, oh, brand new. You can buy them for $860. I was like, that's not bad.
Yep.
And they're macro, and everyone's like, fuck the 1.2, get the F2. Might not be as sharp, but still sharper than an EF 1.2. I was like, oh, okay, cool. And I was like, what about Sigma? Sigma Art 1.4. I was like, fuck. Secondhand, they're the same price as a brand new RF 85 F2.
Jeez.
So I was like, fuck, I'll just buy the F2. So I went in there and I was like, how much? And they're like $999. I was like, bro, DigiDirect do them for fucking $864. Can you price match? They're like, oh, the best we can do is $916. I was like, yeah, fair enough. $60, like whatever, 60, 70. Because then shipping and shit.
Yeah.
But that was just like, fuck. Do I need this lens, man? I was just about to drop $1,000 because I was like, I need a camera bag too.
Yep.
Because even though I've got this big ass fucking camera bag.
It's a fucking beast.
It's a big camera bag, but I use that for traveling.
Yep.
Or like when I want to haul everything. But something for a running gun, little camera bag, $99. I was like, But then I bailed. I was like, nah. But they were like, oh, if I was you, I'd spend the money and buy the better RF lenses. I was like, so I told the bloke, I was like, so you want me to drop $7,000 on these two RF lenses when I'm in this just as a hobby and I don't get paid or even upload any of my shit, bro. I was like, I looked at him, I was like, are you out of your mind, bro? Like, I was like, I'm in an iron over a fucking $800 lens. And you're trying to tell me to drop fucking $7,000 on these two fucking L series lenses.
Bro, I'm sure they have fucking sucker punched someone into that deal.
I was like, are you kidding me, man? Like,
that's why you have to go in there with a fucking plan, eh?
yeah, that's why. Yeah. Like, I was just like, you're a goose, mate. Like, I've told you that I want secondhand EF lenses because they're cheaper, and like, I could spend $3,000 instead of your $7,000.
Yeah.
And he's trying to upsell me. I just looked at him. I was like, fuck off, mate. I'm not even talking to you. I was like, I asked one simple question. If the high-speed continuous is the same speed with EF compared to RF. And they couldn't even tell me that anyway.
Yeah,
I was like, you guys work in a camera shop. Like, surely they know something.
The other thing you can potentially do is what I was doing, which is renting. And then you can buy it outright at the end of for like 6 months, whatever it is.
Yeah, so I went in there and I was like, hey, listen, can I just rent this for one day? Just to like, because I think some shops like do like 1 day. But then they were like, no, unfortunately, it's a 6 month rental.
Yep.
But then by the time you spend your $40 a week for 6 months, you've already spent so much more than if you just bought it outright. They were like, so if you 100% know what lens you want, then just buy it. So, yeah. So I just want those 3 lenses. So, yeah. I don't know how we got onto that topic, but yeah.
Day one.
Yeah, day one. I'm excited for day one. Round 4, infield.
Nice.
Yeah, sorry, tangent, then, eh?
No, it's all good. I remember you saying like the infield's good because you can actually get in there.
Yeah, if you're media.
If you're media.
Yeah, you can
and
go to the
sign
other
your
side.
life away.
It's like $25 for a little bit of insurance and a high vis. Yeah.
That's the other thing I was going to try get around to this year is attending that Tarmac West events in the city. And I think they come to 2J's shit as well.
I think there's one in the hills and the city. Yeah, with your car?
No, just like checking it out.
Oh, checking it out. Oh, yeah. Why don't you just enter?
They've locked it down this year to people who've had experience and need a half cage. Because I think that...
They want it to be not so grassroots. They want it to be
No. I think someone actually passed away, unfortunately.
Oh, fuck.
So this was like...
Sounds like a him problem.
It's happening everywhere, bro. Like
It's motorsports, bro. It's the whole reason why we do it. Like, there is a risk. People die. You can't just like go, oh, someone died. We're going to have to like make safety the number one crazy priority and stop all these people from having fun. It's like...
It's what they've done, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's like, bro, like that's how people learn. It's by just getting in there, having fun. Otherwise, people are just going to go hooning around on the streets. Make it more accessible. Like, a half cage isn't just a small thing. Like, you can't just buy a car and put a fucking half cage in it.
Yeah.
Unless you're like, I'm buying this car
Purely
100% purely just for racing once or twice a year.
Yep. I know.
Fucking hell, man.
Yeah. Oh, well.
It's
I mean,
not real, bro. Like,
I understand, though. Like, it's one of those things where it happened at Target Tasmania. I think, like, people continuously were just going fucking full sending and then crashing GT3 RSs. Even that's got a fucking cage and still, like, obviously passing away. So it's just a matter of time.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. It's just like, eventually these sorts of hobbies are probably going to fucking
Die.
out.
Yeah.
And that sucks because it's like, you know what you're signing up for when you rock up to an event like this. There's always that risk, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Mm.
Like, I mean, I think safety for spectators should be a priority.
Yeah.
Like, no one should just die just by watching an event.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, if you're driving, you sign a waiver, you know the risk, man. It's the same as F1. Like, they know the risks. We all know the risk when we get behind a wheel and we do dumb shit.
Yeah.
Like, we all know the risk, but we run that risk anyway. That's the whole point. That's the adrenaline. If you are surrounded in bubble wrap,
It's just not the same.
it's not the same, bro.
No.
It's not.
I mean, you look at the fucking Isle of Man, bro, and what they fucking do, and that's still
That
going.
shit's insane, man.
I got like fucking hats off, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I hope that really keeps going well into the future.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, Barb's stopped having bikes because someone didn't die around, like, came off around Cat Corner and died or some shit. So they were like, no more bikes at Barb's or Carco.
Yeah,
That
I
was
think
a
they had a
while ago.
period.
Yeah,
where
they had a period, but
Yeah.
like, it's like, man, the guy knew what he was signing up for, man. Like,
Yeah.
it sucks that someone lost a life.
Yeah.
You know, he probably died happy anyway.
Yeah. I mean, it's one of those. Well, it's one of those things where, like, I wonder how much of it is
User error.
not user error, more so like, is it the families of the person who's unfortunately passed away that are making a big deal about it? I don't really think so.
I don't think so.
I think
man.
it's like actually just like the
insurance companies, bro.
stuff like
It'd
that.
be the paper pushers, bro. The fucking cunts that sit behind a desk all day that have, like, the Karens of the world that go, oh, someone died. Nah, we have to ban it. That's the only safest way that we can, keep
like-
this fucking thing around is just get rid of it.
It's like the fucking people that buy property near a fucking airport and complain about the noise. It's just like,
or next to a racetrack.
it's just like, what the fuck, man?
Grow up, dickheads.
There's some really fucked up entitled people out there that will ruin everyone else's fun just because they happen to do
Karens,
something.
bro.
Yeah.
Legit. People that want to see the manager with their fucking mum cuts, eh? That's Karens, bro. I don't like the noise. I'm like, it's fucking 12 o'clock in the afternoon and you bought a house next to a racetrack. Shut the fuck up. Or you bought a house next to the freeway and you're complaining about the planes going ahead. It's like,
There's this lovely thing called fucking sound insulation. Maybe
Yeah.
you should look into that.
just everyone's so entitled.
It is. It's
know,
like everyone
like-
else's problem. What
Yeah.
what have you actually done to fix your fucking problem yourself?
Oh, it's like people that buy a house in Guildford and complain about the train going past.
Yes.
It's like you know? Or buying a house in Freo and complaining about all the bums.
Anything, man.
Yeah.
Like, it's just, there's always going to be something that,
Like
like,
the hipsters, eh?
fuck, man.
Buying a house on the beach and complaining about the rust.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's sad.
Yeah, you got to know what you're getting yourself into. I mean,
Do your fucking research. I think that's the main thing there.
yeah.
Fuck. You seen the F1 news?
What news?
Mr. Doohan is joining Alpine.
I did see. I don't know who that guy is anyway.
He's Australian.
Oh, another Aussie. We're going to have three. Oh, Danny Rick hasn't signed his contract yet, so we don't know who's... if he's
Yeah.
in.
I
think this might be his last year, eh?
potentially.
Yeah.
Like, I'm happy that he came back, but he hasn't really helped himself guarantee a seat for next year in the ERB, to be honest.
It was a bit... he didn't, like, shine straight off the gate. Like, it took him a while. And now, like, the end, like, halfway through the season, he's, like, beating Yuki and shit like that. So it's taken him a while.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I mean, he had a good run.
He did.
He won 8 races. He won Monaco. Like, never won an Australian GP, though.
No.
But still, Danny Rick, you know?
Yeah. I think he's just him as a person, a lot of people can get behind.
Yeah.
And let's...
Corrida Gulcane.
Yeah, man. He actually had fucking personality. A lot of the like F1 drivers
robots,
didn't.
bro. They're robots.
Yeah. Media trained to like...
Yeah, 100%. They are legit. Like, you ask them a question, generic answer. Like, yeah, just no personality.
Yeah, it's good to break the mold every now and then. So it's going to be a sad day when he walks away from F1, but I will be keen to see what he does next if he goes to like IndyCar or something like that.
He's got so much money, bro.
He
like with his wine, his go-karting shit, and his clothing brand. Like,
that's what you're meant to do when you have, you know, you get paid as a fucking race car driver, right? Diversify, and then so you can just kick up and not do fuck all for the rest of your life.
That'd be sick, eh?
Yeah. Where did we go wrong, mate?
I just started to be the class clown in school. I fucked around too much, eh? And now I'm finding out. Yeah, shit.
That actually brings me on to a good topic, actually. So,
why are you so dumb?
Oh, never.
No.
But I've been speaking to my therapist about some shit in general, and they were like, they picked up on some undertones. So he got me to do...
Here we fucking go.
Here we go.
Here we go. Mr. fucking I'm in therapy. I'm in therapy for life, bro.
Me too.
Go on.
Mate.
Not me. I'm talking about you. I'm taking the piss out of you.
Oh, thanks, mate. Fuck you.
Fucking.
So he was like, oh, you've got some undertones of ADHD.
Of retardation.
You're fucked, brother. I was like, oh, thanks, man. But more of the inattentive kind. So I did a pre-screening questionnaire, and I'm apparently on the 98th percentile of like having
autistic.
Not autistic, but potentially.
You got a touch of the tism, homie.
Ah, shit. So I was looking into like to get actually clinically diagnosed. It's a fucking test that you have to take, which is $1,000 minimum. Yeah. From like a professional psychiatrist or a psychologist that's trained in doing it.
But then you can get Dexies. And then you can sell
That's even
Dexies.
if I fucking have it.
Then you can sell them for about $400 a bottle.
And just make all your money back.
So you'll make money, brother.
Oh, shit. Why didn't I think of this?
I do not.
Do not condone
or endorse these things.
But it was just interesting hearing like...
You don't fucking have it, bro, all right?
We'll find out, mate.
You don't fucking have it. Don't... See... This is the thing that irritates me, is people, they look for issues. If you fucking look for issues, you're gonna find issues. If you're always going to therapy, you are always gonna find something wrong with your fucking brain or your mental state or something. Just, this is gonna sound so cliche, but just fucking be happy. Just be more positive. Like, surround yourself with more positive people, a more positive outlook on life, and just be grateful and stop relying on fucking therapists. Like, I get it. People need the tools to deal with anxiety. But guess what? Anxiety is a fucking part of life. Depression and sadness is a part of life. But you have to be happy and thankful and stop. If you constantly surround yourself with the thought of I'm depressed, I'm sad, I'm anxious, then that's what you're always going to be. You're always going to be sad, depressed, and anxious. But if you go, you know what? Today's a good day. The sun's shining. People are great. You know, like I have a good family, this and that. Boom. Instantly, you're happier. If you have happy thoughts, which are so much harder to think and be grateful for than fucking sad thoughts, you will be happier. Yeah, I understand. I probably sound like a fuckwit, but you know, like I feel people just make their whole personality about being sad, like constantly reaching out. It like you're just putting out to the world, hey, I'm fucking sad all the time. You want attention, and it's like that's your whole personality. People just think, oh, you're sad, and then you think that you're sad, and you are sad, and then it's just like you need to change the outlook on life. Fucking rant over. I've just noticed that with like a lot of people that just like post shit online, or you talk to them and it's like their whole personality is anxiety or depression, or you know, some fucking like it's not even a fucking disease really. It's like just a new age thing that's like depression and anxiety, you talk to them and it's like that's their whole personality. I'm like, yeah, no wonder why you're anxious, bro. Because all you fucking talk about.
Yeah.
No wonder why you're depressed. You think your life sucks when it's not. It's fucking great. You're just not grateful. You know?
Mm.
It's like you don't really hear people with bipolar on the internet saying about how fucking bipolar they were that day. Or schizophrenic people. You don't fucking hear them going, oh, so schizophrenic. I've got two fucking voices in my head. You don't really hear that. You only hear about anxious people and fucking depressed people talking about how depressed they are and how fucking anxious they are. Don't get me wrong. I'm anxious as fuck all the time. But I don't like to talk about it. Because then it envelops my whole world. Fuck that. I want to suppress it. I want to suppress it as much as I can because I don't want to be anxious. I want to be happy. You know? And the more I talk about it or think about being anxious, the more the anxiety gets fucking worse and worse and comes out. Whereas I just want to go, I'm anxious. It's a part of life. That's it. Move on. You know? But if you sit and you write a fucking 6-paragraph fucking thing about how I'm anxious, you're going to be anxious for 6 months, bro.
There is a lot to unpack there.
Wowee. Yeah, I probably sound like a fucking like an ignorant fool, but I get it. There are some people out there that are actually suffering. I understand, but you also have to think, fuck, you know, you got to be grateful, and you have to. It's one of those things. It's like you just got to fucking be happy, and it's hard to just be happy.
Yeah, like it's. I think there's a lot of, let's say, a lot of that has come about because of the amount of research and development that has gone into some of these like mental illnesses and well-being as a whole. So you're getting like let's say, people are a lot more aware of it, and in cases where people are going to therapy or there is a lot more conversation around it, that's where people are like, hang on, that resonates with me. Maybe I should go get checked up or speak to my doctor about whatever it is. I agree with the point that you said around if you're looking for an excuse to victimize yourself, that sounds really harsh, but it is kind of the mentality.
Bro, who gives a fuck if it's harsh, man? It's reality. So just say it. Don't worry about if it's harsh. Because like you said, 100%, if you are looking to victimize yourself, you will. It's like if you look for a flaw, you will find a flaw.
Correct.
You know? Nothing's perfect. So of course you're going to find a flaw.
Yeah, and it's like once you do find that, I guess that's where
people dig down on it.
They either dig down on it, and there's either you, let's say, make that a lot about your personality, your online experience. This is your identity.
Yes.
Which Callan sort of alluded to a lot as well when we had him on the podcast. Or you look at it and you're like, cool, all right, I know what I sort of like I have or haven't got. This is what I can do to remediate it or not let it take control of my life. Yeah. And I'm more of the latter of like, cool, like if it turns out I do have it or not, whatever, but it's more of it's easier to deal with something once it's got a label and you know exactly what you're dealing with.
Okay, yeah. Now, let's say you find out you have ADD. Now, how would you want to deal with it? Medicate? But then you wouldn't be who you are.
Potentially.
Do you know what I mean? But why would you want to medicate that?
No, like, I mean, like I hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
It's more like I would treat it the same way that I have treated depression, which is if you do targeted things in therapy, potentially CBT, all the like the techniques where it doesn't resort to medication first.
Yeah.
See how that goes. Medication for me is always a last resort.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to become reliant on something where it's just like, cool, if I stop taking it, then I'm fucked.
Yeah. But I mean, it's like, it's one of those things like you medicate for ADHD or ADD, whatever they want to call it these days. It's like, but then you are changing who you are. They reckon probably, my theory is every single bloke has fucking ADD. Like we are wired different, bro. We just we run on a different frequency. Like we are all, our frequency is fucking high. Like we have testosterone. We have so much energy. We came from fucking cavemen that used to run for days to hunt. And now we sit on our fucking ass and watch TV. Like,
yep.
If you could fit exercise into a pill, it'd be the best selling fucking pill for humanity there is. But most people, bro, even though you go to the gym, you probably don't fucking move enough. And that's probably why you're fucking edgy and twitchy and you've got ADD, as you call it now, you know? But if you probably just moved, if everyone just moved more, fucking mental health would probably decline. You know?
Yeah.
And stopped eating fucking sugar. But how good is sugar though?
Yes, I know.
You know? We've all got vices. You know?
Yeah, we do.
I'd say I'm well on the spectrum of ADD compared to you. Like I'm fucking off in the fairies most of the time, you know? Like,
this is, I think, the part of the issue as well. Not, like you being the issue, more of a...
I am an issue, yeah.
Let's say it was easier to determine, I guess, who had this particular type of ADHD where it's a lot more, let's say, easy to pick up on because it's the kid in the class fucking...
Yeah.
Like causing a mark, like just always not being able to focus.
Can't concentrate, can't focus, can't do this, yeah.
The way my therapist was sort of explaining it is now that we are progressing with research and also determining that there is going to be a kid in the class potentially who's just sitting there who looks like they're paying attention but can't even fucking focus.
Yeah.
Because their head's just, off with the fairies.
Off with the fairies, yeah.
So that's I guess, more of the type that's going to be diagnosed a little bit more if people go to a therapist.
Yeah. But at the same time, is that just because you've got a slightly shorter attention span because you look at reels all day?
Who knows?
Is that just the way we've trained our brain now?
It could be.
Because I fucking look at a 30-second reel of some bitch shaking her titties.
It's a nuanced conversation because I'm sure there is factors that are probably like research is another one, awareness, but also is it how we live as a society that's causing a spike?
Like I'm saying, people sitting on their ass for too long. Like too much sugar and not enough movement. Like,
yeah, there is a lot of research around movement helps so much with depression, anxiety, and most mental illnesses.
100%.
So it's not rocket science, 100%. And yeah, like even like you said, me going to the gym, like I sit for most of my day because I'm fucking working from home. So like I even go to, like I make it a point now to get up every lunchtime and fucking walk for like half an hour.
And that's like,
even that's not enough.
That's not enough, bro. Like honestly, people that are like, I need to hit 10K steps a day. It's like, yeah, okay, that's good. That's like a real good spot. But man, from like where we came from, like an evolution standpoint, like we have like slowed down and stopped with that shit. Like you can't tell me like from 250, 300 years, our body has like gotten used to just doing nothing. No. Like we need to fucking move, especially people with testosterone, males. Like you see, they reckon kids that are in like that are 7 or 8 that are in school, like boys, because they can't sit still, they have a fucking issue. It's like, no, he's not meant to be sitting in that fucking seat listening to a teacher ramble on about shit he doesn't care about. He's meant to be out there running and fucking jumping and climbing. 7 years old, bro. Like, yeah, okay, they still need to learn a little bit, but most of the day they should be fucking burning energy. They're fucking little boys, man.
Yeah.
They're not like boys and girls are so different. Girls, they can sit and they absorb language and shit like that like a sponge, bro. They're like, it's in the research. They're so much better in school. And that's why boys and girls, when they're in the same classroom, all the boys feel like dumb motherfuckers because the girls are so smart. And they'll go, why aren't we as smart as the girls? It's like, because you're fucking not meant to be. You're meant to be out there running around and getting dirty, getting active, getting physical. And the girls are better at fucking education, man. It's as simple as that. Until obviously like high school, then it sort of changes a bit, you know? But younger age, like, so you're telling me like boys, us as fucking humans, just sitting down all day is good? It's fucking not, man.
Yeah.
Like I probably do 10 to 12K steps a day. And I probably think for me, that's still not enough. Like I should be moving more, but fucking busy, bro. So
yeah, that's the hard part, right? Is like in modern life, trying to get movement in that is...
yeah, it's not easy, man.
It's not easy, but like the other side of it is people that have like, let's say white collar? Or just let's say jobs where they do like manual labor and whatnot.
Blue collar.
Blue collar, that's the one.
Yeah, so white collar are people like you, mate.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
It's just that, like, if you're doing the same repetitive movements for every day, it's not really the same as, like, you know, if you're fucking running, hunting shit. Like, it's different functions and whatnot. So, yeah, it's a very fucking nuanced conversation because it's like, you know, we've had schooling and it's been the way it has been for how long? And do you really think that's ever going to change?
No.
Probably not.
Because the government wants... The government... Dead set, 100%, bro. The government wants cookie cutter fucking people. They want people to fit a certain mold, get a degree, get stupid amounts of debt, buy a house, or the banks do, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And they want you to just go to your fucking 6 till 2, 9 till 5 job and pay your motherfucking taxes. That's what they want.
Yeah.
They're the biggest mob the world's ever seen is the government.
Mm-hmm.
Because they fucking make money off people like me and you. We're a bunch of They don't want people to escape the Matrix.
No. Well, yeah. Is there even really an escape to begin with?
Nah.
Exactly.
No. So either way, you're fucked. Either way, if you escape or you don't escape, you're still a goddamn statistic and you still have to pay your taxes.
Mm.
And that's what the government wants. They just want people just pump them out, put them through school, pay your motherfucking bills,
don't ask
pay
questions.
your taxes, don't ask questions about for every fucking dollar you're paying X amount. They don't give a shit. For every dollar you make, you pay tax. You get taxed on. For every dollar you spend, you get taxed on. So they don't give a fuck as long as you're paying that shit. You can't live off the grid, mate. Where are you going to go? You still got to buy land.
Go to the fucking moon, son.
That's it, bro. And they don't want people to think outside the box.
No.
Because they made that very clear in the 1960s and the 1970s when they made fucking all these drugs illegal. When they made fucking LSD, psilocybin, MDMA, all that shit illegal. Because people were thinking too much. Sheesh. Yeah, man.
Yes. But it is let's say it can be a pretty bleak reality if you keep looking and focusing on that kind of shit.
Yeah, you can't always be thinking like that shit because then you will be
depressed.
Because you're like, wow, this world does kind of suck. Because you're like, oh, I live in Australia. I'm pretty free. I live in a pretty good world. And then you think about all that shit and you're like, am I really free?
Mm.
Like, am I? And you're like, no, I'm really not. I'm a fucking slave.
It's the illusion of freedom, right?
Yeah.
Compared to, like, if you compare to other things.
Yeah, when I say slave, I'm not saying like 1950s fucking black man slave. Like that's a different time. That was bad. Everyone knows it. I'm saying like a modern era slave to the system.
Mm.
Like you can't escape it. Like that's like you're gonna. How do you stop? How do you escape it? Be homeless?
Even then,
but do you? The fuck are you gonna do? Be homeless for? Like, yeah
it doesn't really serve a point.
Yeah, I don't know. Like you think, oh fuck yeah, I'm gonna live off grid, right? So you buy. That's what I mean. You gotta buy. You still gotta buy, or you can't just go to the middle of nowhere and live.
Just like I fucking claim this rock.
Yeah,
it's just like no, it doesn't work like that, mate.
Doesn't work like that anymore. You can't just fucking rock up to someone and somewhere and start killing people and say this is my fucking place now. You can't do that anymore without people getting upset. All right, you know, like. Yeah, you want to be off grid. How you still got to buy a fucking property, and I guarantee you're still going to have rates that you have to pay.
Yeah, there's no ways of like escaping that at all.
Yeah. Yeah, wild.
Yep.
It's wild. Just like as fucked as the world is, like because it is fucked. You have to focus on the positives.
It's much
more. The sun's bright.
Yeah.
Like.
It's easier to, I guess, digest what the world is if you just focus on your immediate circle and the things that are within your control.
Yeah. And that's sort of like with phones and social media.
Fucking hate it.
It's shit. On one end, we've never been more connected to other people on the other side of the world. And we've never had this much information as to what is happening. But at the same time, is that too much information? Wouldn't it just be better just to worry about a little inner circle? Just just like, instead of scrolling through Instagram and going, holy shit, they just dropped another bomb on fucking Gaza or whatever, you know, like shit's popping off in Africa or civil wars somewhere here and there, you know, Russia versus Ukraine. Wouldn't it just be better just to be like, fuck, I hope Trevor's doing all right? Instead of, because you think about it, you scroll through your phone, you don't think about your mates, do you?
Not often.
You think about, holy shit, the world is in fucking turmoil, man. Fucking China and going crazy with this and that, AI popping off. You don't just think, hey, fuck, I should probably call my mate and worry about your inner circle, you know?
There's a whole different conversation around this sort of stuff of like, in one aspect, being so connected highlights everyone's issues and everything that is going on in the world. And some people feel so inclined to go and try and make that better, which is not a bad thing. But then the other thing I guess you got to take into consideration is like, how much of the world's fucking problems would just be solved if people just
tuned out, bro. Just
tuned out,
off.
But also just like focus on themselves and being a better person and not being a fucking dickhead. Would that like solve 95% of the world's problems? If people were just kinder, self-aware, and willing to work on the shit that they learned that maybe isn't good for them or good for their relationships with other people.
Yeah.
If everyone like just worked on that kind of shit, focus on their smaller circle, and it would expand eventually to the point where everyone's on that same sort of wavelength. Would that solve stuff? I don't know. But it'd be interesting to see.
Yeah, but it'd be so hard to get all those people on the same wavelength.
Yeah, 100%.
Most people think that, you know, an issue isn't their problem or their fault. It's people being selfish or unaware, like you're saying. You know? Yeah. We're just a couple blokes.
Sitting in a room.
Just talking shit. Like nothing's going to change. Like people think that they can change the world. Like, honestly, doesn't matter how many people you get. I honestly think there's things are just set in motion. And unless you've got fucking billions of dollars, it's just nothing's going to happen, man. And like, even if you've got billions of dollars, you're not going to spend that fucking money to change the world. You're going to try and steer it to make more money.
It does sort of appear that way.
Yeah.
The other side of it, though, is like, You have to kind of dream that you can change the world, because that's like...
Everyone dreams about being a superhero, bro.
Yeah, but even that, like, you don't have to be a fucking superhero. Like, you look at some people who have made their billions. They had this fucking ridiculous idea probably people laugh them about. Like, I hate to say it, but like Elon Musk is a pretty good example. Like, even though like he's doing some shit that potentially people don't agree with, like, look what he's done with Tesla, the fact he's trying to fucking travel to outer space and shit. Like,
yeah,
that's one man and ideas, and then suddenly people are like, oh, I actually can get behind it.
Yeah.
So it's technically possible to change the world, but you've got to be crazy enough to believe that you can, and then also just not let anyone else fucking change your mind.
But is Elon like a different class of fucking person? Like,
100%.
He's like, wasn't happy with the way social media was. He bought Twitter and then basically exposed that the government is working with Twitter to fucking censorship people's thoughts and whatever because of the whole COVID and the President Biden's fucking laptop and shit like that. So, and he's a billionaire and he's still taking the piss out of other billionaires. Like, how funny is that, bro? He was like, I will fight Mark Zuckerberg whenever the fuck he wants. Like, let's go, bro. Like,
yeah, it's scary how much shit goes on behind the scenes in, let's say, that upper echelon of the world.
Oh, bro, we'll never know
100%
anything.
And then the odd time that gets exposed, people are like, oh my god, what the fuck? It's just
like the whole Epstein Island shit. Like,
it's just like, don't be so naive to think that this stuff doesn't happen.
Man,
it 100% does.
People are fucked up, man. So when you throw money into the mix as well,
And power.
anything, money, power, and people love pussy, man. So money, power, and pussy, people will do fucking anything, man.
Stupid shit.
Bro.
Yeah.
And it's like, are they all doing that shit just to get dirt on other people so they can control them and manipulate them to get more power and pussy? You know?
Fucking P. Diddy in the music industry, bro. All this kind of shit. You're just like, what the
Who hasn't he fucked? Dudes and women. Apparently they're passing around Kim K at their fucking parties and shit, you know? Like,
It's just, it is fucked up that this kind of shit is happening, 100%. But I would not be surprised if there is plenty of other industries where this shit just hasn't had like a torch shot on it. And you're just like, well,
I'm pretty sure every industry it happens, man. Like every industry.
not just in America as well, man.
Nah,
Just-
fucking all over the world, bro.
yeah.
And it's fucking sad, man. Because unfortunately, there's a lot of people getting hurt. Like, yeah.
And that's the shit.
Some
thing.
people deserve to get hurt. Some people deserve to die. But a lot of people don't,
Yeah.
you know? It's like that movie fucking In Time. Where it was like, have you seen that one? Where like, instead of currency, like money,
Yeah, with Justin
time is
Timberlake,
money.
yeah.
Yeah. Like, okay, acting wasn't that good, but you
No,
know,
no,
like,
I get you.
it's like there's a line in there. It's like for some to live forever, many must die.
Yeah.
And it's true. Like for some to be rich, many must be poor. Not everyone can be rich.
Yeah.
Not everyone can have whatever they want. Unfortunately, a lot of people must be poor. And that's fucking, it's shit, but
It is, man.
that's how it is, man.
But,
That's how
you
it
know,
is.
you just got to kind of like, in times like that, you just got to be grateful for what we have. And the fact that like, I got fucking born in Australia, man. Like,
Yeah,
it's fucking lucky
100%.
as fuck.
Yeah, bro, legit. We could be 100% in India making fucking Ryko filters
Yep.
on our fucking hands and knees.
Trying doing fucking slave labor or whatever
Well,
it is. It's
yeah,
just,
legit. Sweat factories, bro. 12 years old, making shoes. Accidentally sewing your thumb to a shoe. Too bad. Chop the thumb off, bro. Keep the thumb attached to the shoe. Keep going.
Jesus.
I don't know how bad it is. Or you could be
would be.
legit in fucking Africa with a child on your back as a fucking mum, fucking mining cobalt for your phones. For our phones, bro. All these electric cars that are so much greener for the environment.
You had to slip that in.
Yeah. You fucking idiots. Oh, I love seeing all these reports.
About how they're
of
not
7
actually
years of like, all these Teslas are just sitting in the yard. No one's buying these electric cars anymore.
Yeah.
I think people are like waking up and realizing, hold up, it's a motherfucking scam. I see so many more manufacturers now going, no, hold up.
EVs aren't the way forward.
Yes,
Like we
yeah.
thought. It's like, motherfucker, we like...
We said that years ago.
yeah, man.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm not saying it like everything electrical is bad, you know, but we're just not there yet. And, you know, until people are not mining cobalt out of the ground with fucking like a newborn baby on their back. Like, come on, man. Like,
Yeah.
that's pretty fucked up.
It's one of those things, though.
But we turn a blind eye, do we?
100%. If you're going to look into everything that you fucking own and be like, I am not going to wear anything that is ethically and morally questionable.
Be
or like
fucking naked right now, bro.
100%, man. You wouldn't even be you wouldn't be living in Australia, technically.
Nah, well,
So it's just like,
where hasn't like gone through turmoil, bro?
100%, man. Where, like, it's just a very bitter pill to swallow if
Yeah.
you're going to go down the route of, you got to pick your battles.
Everything's like unethical when you think about it. So it's like it really wouldn't be hard to like find like people nowadays, they struggle with identity, so they cling on to all these fucking stupid ideologies and try and make themselves an identity. So they pick, you know, I'm going to be vegan, save the animals and blah, 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 or LGBT fucking alphabet, whatever. You know, so they have an identity. And nowadays it's so easy to choose a group to be a part of and just yell and blurt shit out. Because legit, like, everything is fucked. Everything is mass produced. Somewhere something's getting slaughtered for someone else's gain. Like, when you look, like, I'm sitting on leather. Like, your clothes were made in a sweatshop. So it wouldn't be fucking hard. Like, information overload. It wouldn't be hard to find something that you're not happy about and fucking become part of a group and kick and scream until someone listens.
Yeah.
So
I think you raise a good point, and it's one of those things where, like, when you're, I think, a lot younger, when you're searching to find your place in the world and come up with some sort of identity, it is very easy to be
brainwashed.
Yeah, like
brainwashed.
In some cases, yeah, unfortunately, brainwashed into believing that you fit into this niche, like, group where, let's say, segregation is fucking pretty, like, prominent.
Brutal. Yeah.
It is insane. Like, we've got people actively, like, fucking fighting each other in places because of, like, the difference in views. And then you've got, like, a fucking report the other day, like, China's actively manipulating some of these social media things to get people to actually, like, fucking fight each other.
Well, I mean, like, we've known about that for a while. Like,
100%.
If you're on TikTok, which is a Chinese application, of course they're going to push a fucking narrative on you.
Yes.
It's, come on, bro. Like, there's a fucking election coming up in America right now. Like,
what do you think's happening behind the scenes?
Yeah. Like, what you're telling me they're not going to sit back and just be like, hey, we could pretty easily change people's fucking points of views just by showing them these sorts of things instead of like, hey, how to get smarter.
How to suddenly generate self-wealth. Things like that, right? Like, it's all about disempowering the individual and I guess getting people to fit into a box, really. Yeah. And that's, I think, no secret.
Or instead of like one box, thousands of little boxes, and every single box doesn't agree with the next box.
That's kind of the path
so
of going
you just
down.
you just get everyone that's angry at everyone until no one can see eye to eye, and then
you can't solve any of the world's problems.
Yes.
Or even your own problems because you're
so fucked in the head from looking at titties all day.
Just imagine.
Just TikTok whores, bro.
Yeah, 100%.
Instagram sluts.
Imagine, like, you live in a fucking household and, like, your own family is so fucking divided you can't even have a conversation because your opinions are that like.
But back in the day, before social media, you could have two very different people. Different, let's say politics, Labour, Liberal. And you can still have a conversation and you just get the fuck over it because who gives a fuck about politics? But I feel like nowadays, people, you got left, you got right, and they can't get along.
No, there's no middle ground at times.
But it's like you can't even talk about it anymore. And until like the only way to move forward is by talking. You're not going to move forward by punching each other or killing each other. Then you get nowhere. It's by talking.
That's
but like, hold up,
really well, hasn't
you
it?
make some really good points. Okay, I don't agree with everything you say, but I agree with some things. So we got some common ground. Yep. Instead of just being like, no, you're a complete fuckwit. Like, I don't agree with anything. Like, yeah. Like vegans, I understand. I get some points. But at the same time, you're just so deficient in everything you need to survive. Okay?
You're a lesser human being, motherfucker.
There's a reason why you're a weak cunt. Right? You're not eating any meat. I get it. You don't want to kill everything. But in return, you're still killing everything else. You're not just killing a cow. Now you're just killing every fucking living organism to grow your plant. I understand some things you're saying. You're still a goose. But, but at least you still need to have a conversation and come up with some common ground and be like, okay, I understand that. But you should eat some protein because you fucking need it.
You got to be open-minded to have those types of conversations, though, right? Like, you can't just be so closed to the point of, like, I believe this and this only, and nothing anyone says to me can change my mind. Yeah. Because that's when it's just dangerous, man.
You need to grow as an individual.
Do better.
Be better.
Be better.
Yeah. Do better. Be better.
Live long and prosper.
Live long. Do you want to live long, though?
Nah. I've always been of the opinion, once I get to a certain point where simple bodily things like being able to fucking tie my own shoes and shit becomes a chore.
Yes. But
I'm like, tap me the fuck out. Like, I am done.
But that all depends on what you do now.
Yeah, 100%. So that's why I'm fucking preparing.
Because you see people and they legit, like you said, they can't do that shit. But I bet you if you fucking did a DEXA scan on them, they'd have like 1% fucking muscle. It's because they stopped move it or you lose it. People don't understand. Like, if I go to the gym now, I'll be fucking good when I'm 90. It's like, You don't understand. If you start the gym now, there's no stopping this train. Once you're on the train, you have to be on it for the rest of your life. You can't just go to the gym for 5 years of your life and expect to live longer. No, you've got to start and continue. When you're 90, you still got to go to the gym. Okay, you won't be fucking lifting 20 kilo plates. It might only be a 1 fucking kilo dumbbell, but you're still there.
Yep.
All right. You might not be at the gym, but you'll be fucking moving a lot more than someone who never went to the gym at all and just fucking ate sugar.
Walking, bro.
Just move, man.
Yeah, man.
And eat. There's a fucking bloke at my work. I went.
Here we go.
He's such a he's a good bloke. Like, I like him, and it wouldn't upset me if I didn't like him. You know, like if I didn't give a fuck about him, I wouldn't have been like, hey, bro, come on. Like, I wouldn't be in his face about it. You know, I was like, hey, man, are you happy with how big you are? You know, I think he's a big boy. Today, like, I was like to him, I was like, listen, man, if you're not fucking happy, you know, and you really want to make a change, come talk to me. I'll fucking help you out, bro. Simple as that. We'll get you in shape. You know, you don't have to be a fucking rock star. Just stop being such a fat cunt. It was either yesterday or today. I seen him come, like, grabbing 2 drinks out of the gut truck. I was like, bro, that is a full sugar V and a fucking chocolate milkshake. I read that. I was like, the V has 70 grams of sugar in it. The milkshake has 50. I was like, motherfucker, that's over 120 grams of sugar. I was like, there's 4 grams of sugar per teaspoon. I was like, bro, you were legit eating like 26 teaspoons of sugar. And he goes, holy fuck, when you put it like that. I said, yeah, man. Just make the smarter choice and get sugar-free just get a sugar-free V. Do you need a fucking chalky milk? And then there's the argument of artificial sweeteners are bad. Until someone can show me the research that artificial sweeteners cause fucking
X, Y, and Z.
Yeah, then okay, I'll be like a bit more fucking, you know. But it's all about making the smarter choices and then cutting it out. Like, I know that even energy drinks that have artificial sweeteners and no sugar, they're not good for you. I know that. Pepsi Max, all that shit, they're still not good for you, but you still need to treat yourself, you know?
You can't just go cold turkey. I think that's what people need to realize.
Just fucking make some tweaks. Just make some tweaks.
And it compounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know? Instead of fucking... If you go to Macca's, instead of buying a double quarter pounder with a large chips and a large thick shake, just go quarter pounder with medium chips and a medium thick shake. And then in a couple months, go to a small. And then cut out the thick shake and get a fucking water. You know? Just make
Little
some changes.
Make some changes around.
You know, if you fucking... just stop being fat.
You got to care enough to...
You have no... Yeah, if you're like grossly obese and you're doing nothing about it, like, all that says to me is you have zero self-care, zero self-discipline, and you do not give a fuck about your well-being, and you don't give a shit. Like, you are so happy with just consuming more than what is needed and necessary. You just don't like... I'm just not about it, eh?
It's another nuanced conversation of like what has put someone in that state to begin with. You know, like, I hate to say it, but it may not always necessarily be their fucking fault. Like, that could have been fucking bullied to the shit in high school or whatever it is.
So
like,
fucking what?
I'm not saying it's like an excuse.
You just made up an excuse for them.
It's not.
You did. I got bullied, so now I have to eat fucking a whole family box of KFC and be an absolute pig. What do you mean? All that's saying is, hey, I don't fucking care about myself.
There's reasons why people don't care about themselves, is what I'm...
Because they've got depression. It's another excuse, isn't it?
It's not... Like, I understand where you're coming from.
It's an excuse. It's an excuse to be like,
an excuse,
I'm fucking... I don't want to do anything about my life. I need other people to do it for me.
Yes, at that point it's an excuse, right? If you don't own your shit and care enough to do something about it, then I've got like less empathy for you.
Yeah.
I'll say that. But for the people who have had or been dealt a rougher hand in life and they're struggling through their shit, but they're still taking themselves on and trying to improve.
That's a different story.
Yes.
Yeah. Like, if I see a fat person at the gym, I'm not going to be like, oh, you're a fat piece of shit. It's like, hey, you're here. You've made the fucking choice to change and be better. Good on you. Yeah, you fucking let yourself get to that point. I honestly don't, like, I look down now and I go, oh shit, I've got a little gut and I only weigh 75 kilos. And I go, fuck, I'm not happy about that. So at what point in your life when you're fucking 120 kilos and go, holy shit, when did I go wrong? No, you would have had to notice that, oh, I'm gaining a little bit of weight, but it's okay. And then you kept going, oh, I've gained a lot of weight, but that's okay. No, that's not okay. At what point do you look down and go, oh, fuck, I can't see my dick anymore, but I'll keep going. I'll keep eating this pizza.
Yeah.
No, you fucking just stop. Man, that shit gets me wild, eh? I'm probably going to get a lot of hate, but like, I just don't agree with like some fat people, like most of them. Like,
I think what we
they just don't want to change, and they're nah.
That's the thing, right? What we can, I guess, get down to the root of like what really pisses you off, and I think most people is like when people act like they're the victim and don't do anything to change their circumstances and are happier to just sit and wallow in their own self-pity.
Yeah. And you see them waddle into fucking HJ's, KFC and Macca's and you're like...
And then they complain about it and shit. And it's just like, well, hang on. Like, I'm sure you've at some point had people in your life who've cared enough to try have frank conversations and try to like shake you out of your shit and improve yourself. And if you've heard that and still chosen to not do that...
That's on you, bro.
At some point, you got to take your own responsibility for your own shit.
Like, if you don't have people that you've surrounded yourself with that are actually like, hey, you fat fuck, like, hey, tubby, you put on a bit of weight, I'd probably do something about it. And if you don't have that, then that falls on you. But you shouldn't be relying on people. Like,
yeah, 100%.
I've been going to the gym that long now that I've had a few different gym partners. And I just hear and I just see excuses all the time as to, oh, I didn't sleep too well, I'm not going to the gym. Or I overslept, or I'm a bit sick. It's like, motherfucker, if I get 3 hours sleep or if I get 15 hours sleep, if I'm a bit under the weather, I'm still at the fucking gym. Okay? Don't make excuses. Consistency is key. There's a reason why I'm at this point and you're still at that point. Like, at the end of the day, it all comes down on you. You have to want self to be better, do better.
Yeah.
Right? But at the same, you still need people around you that would be like, hey, listen, fatty.
You're going to have your off days or like, like that.
You still like, hey, fatty, like, sort your shit out. But at the end of the day, you have to want it. You have to need it. And it's the people that don't want it and are happy just wallowing around in their own pity and fucking disgustingness that irritates me.
Yeah.
Because that also has like another fucking impact down the line. It's not just you. You're affecting everyone. Right? All the disease that comes along with it, heart disease, heart failure, fucking diabetes, you know, everything that comes along with fucking eating and being obese. That's like a major tax on the society, bro, on our society when it comes to money as well. Look at the fucking healthcare system, how much money we have to spend of our taxpayers' money on people that are obese when if sugar wasn't available, we wouldn't have these issues. Then our tax could probably go to fucking having better roads, you know, free education, free actual healthcare for people who need, like my fucking son who has NF, but yet I have to pay for certain things, you know, like yeah. I don't know. Bit of a rant. I probably shouldn't have said as much as I said, but I said it. Yeah.
That's all good, man. Like, at the end of the day, it's just obviously our opinions, and people can take that how they want.
Yeah, I have strong opinions.
Yes, you do.
I'm sorry, people. Oh,
that's fine, man. Like,
I'm sorry. That was a bit of a rant. Actually, I'm not sorry. Fuck, I don't give a shit. Come at me if you want to come at me. I don't give a fuck, all right? I used to care when I was in high school. I used to care what people thought about me because, oh my God, Justin said this and he's a prick. But you know what? I don't give a fuck now. If you're not happy,
I've changed.
then maybe that's on you. Maybe if what I'm saying resonates with you and you're upset about it, maybe there's a reason why you're upset about it. Maybe it's because you are a fat piece of shit. Or maybe it is because you're a vegan and you fucking feel hell run down and you're tired all the time. Maybe you do need to eat a bit of meat, you know? Yeah. Wow. Yeah, I also had a V before I fucking... V's get me... Man, V's overstimulate the fuck out of me, man. There is something in these, eh? It's not the caffeine.
I'll remember that for next time.
It's not the caffeine. It's something else, eh? Must be like the taurine or whatever the fuck that is, man. That's got way too many syllables that I can't pronounce.
Some shit. But no, it's some pretty heavy hitting shit in there.
Yeah, like I said, if you're upset because I said something, then it probably there's a reason why you're probably getting upset. Okay, so are you still competing or what? Oh no, you fucking
No, I am.
sold out.
I'm doing the volunteer one, so I've actually signed up for that.
Okay, all right.
So that's in November.
How's that going? How's the goals? You
Good.
hitting the goals or what?
Yeah, like I'm just sticking to my program at the moment. Next paycheck, I'll probably end up getting some SBD stuff.
Yeah.
To kind of help with that. But yeah, been good. I just realized the fucking Power Mania is on the same day that WA's Festival of Speed is on, which is 5th of October. So that is not great, but all good. I think I'm only volunteering for half the day, so I might be able to go for the second bit.
Fuck. Because I'm meant to be supporting Sam. Fuck that guy. Nah, I can't dog him.
No, I think you'll appreciate you being there, man.
Yeah, I mean, we've been gym buddies for almost a whole year now.
I think they released a schedule as well. So if he's in the afternoon, then you might be able to go.
Yeah, I'm not too sure because I think maybe because I also want to watch my Callan, but that'll be a big day.
It will, yeah.
I don't really care. Nah, I do care. I mean, me and Sam have had this program for fucking like
Yonks.
Yeah, for like fucking like 27 weeks or some shit. So
yeah, it's been a long time actually.
Yeah. Are you hitting your goals? What? Are you on the right path?
Yeah, like the only thing that is getting increasingly difficult is more just the mental game that I'm playing with, like doing top sets and like now that shit's like
heavy.
I'm starting to realize like, hold up, that's actually fucking heavy.
That's a lot of weight, man.
And then you start to like doubt yourself and it's like, no, hang on, you've done this shit before. Just get your routine down, you're good.
Yeah.
But then it's a little bit of doubt that creeps in and it's just like enough to fucking throw you if you let it.
Yeah, 100% understand, man. Like today it was legit like mind against my body. Like I was like, okay, today's a big deadlift day. I was like, it's week 3, you know, deadlifts, well, tempo squats, then deadlifts. So I was like, okay, I'll go light on the... we just lost power, bro.
Well, the thing's still going.
Yeah, the thing's still going. We're recording, it's all right, but fucking power just went out. Power went out last night too.
Oh, rip.
Yeah, bro. Didn't come on till like 3 o'clock in the morning. But, yeah, so I was fucking big deadlift tonight. I was like, all right, I want to hit.
That came back quick.
Yeah. I was like, I want to hit 170. So did my warm up, all that shit. So I did 160 and I was like, man, that felt heavy.
Yep.
So in my mind, I was like, I don't have 170. But my body was like, you have 170. It was weird. Like mentally, it felt fucking heavy. Physically, it moved easy.
Yep.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And all I had in the back of my head was, man, your back is cooked. But it wasn't. I didn't have any pain in my back. Everything, like, technique was mint. So, yeah, it was... When you start lifting, like, this weight, you're just like, fuck, like...
It's mind over matter, I think.
Yeah, 100.
A lot of
yeah,
it.
man. Especially tonight for me, that was, like, mind over matter. I did 170, and it moved easy. didn't hurt my back, but I was like, I can't push it. If I push it, yeah, it's just GG.
Yeah, there's like, I 100% know what you mean. Because like there's been a couple occasions where I've been training like with Tim and he's been there and like I'm on my, let's say, third set, drop set, last couple of reps, and it's just like suddenly my head gets into it and it's like I can't fucking lift my last rep.
Yeah.
And it's like I got no reason to. My body's like technically fine. It looks like I can do it. And it's just as soon as I think something, it's just like bang.
Mental, man. It's like when I loaded up 140 on the squat, I legit looked at that weight and I was like, holy fuck. Like I'm actually like 135. I was like, yeah, 135. I got this easy. 140 came on.
Yeah.
It's like,
you look at those fucking plates and you're just like...
3 plates. And I was like, man, like that's actual intimidating. I was actual fucking freaking out.
Yeah.
Even today, like I said with the deadlifts, I had anxiety. I had anxiety doing it. And I was just like, man, my lower back, it's not going to be happy with me. Like if I do not brace properly, I'm going to cook myself. And it's just like, fuck. You're mental. You start doubting yourself. And you're like, man, I've done this before.
Yeah.
I can do it.
Yeah.
But then like also fatigue.
That comes
like
into it as well.
Like if you're fatigued, like week 3, you know, you've been pushing, you're a bit fatigued. Like you're going for 1 reps because my program I'm at now is I'm doing 1 for 1s. So squats, it's like 1 for 1. You're going for a top set. Even though it's RP7, you're still heavy.
Yeah.
Same as deadlifts. But bench is a whole nother story. Like I'm only allowed to bench once a week. So
yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Oh well, at least you still can.
Yeah. I think I probably shouldn't be, but I am. Physio said, nah, once a week, try and get rid of this inflammation in your shoulder. Oh well. So what are the figures now? Come on, tell me.
So last week I did top set for squats was 125 for 3.
Oh, nice.
And then
that's good, bro.
Yeah, and then deadlifting I'm doing.
You got a 140 in you?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I haven't done a 1 rep max for a very long time.
Yeah, good. Yeah.
So I probably won't until comp, I'm guessing, or maybe decide if...
Oh, you'll probably do it like a little bit closer than do like a back off.
Yeah. And then I was...
You still got to know sort of where you're at.
Yeah, 100% true. And then last week as well was 140 deadlift for 3 as well.
Oh, nice.
So it's
is
just
that
like...
a back off or is that top set?
Top set.
Top set, yeah.
And like both of those felt relatively strong. Like it's definitely something I'm capable of doing now. Because like they used to be my fucking 1 rep max at, let's say, 3 months ago at some point, you know.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. That's good. See you progress.
So getting there. Yeah, and like I just...
Bench, I
haven't really... Like I have a 1 rep max I've done ages ago, which was like 95.
Yeah.
And I haven't really got close. Like I think I'm top setting 75, 3.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah, bench has always been my weaker of the 3. Squat's probably my strongest, and then deadlift.
Like even when you went really serious into the powerlifting, you were still doing like some pretty heavy squats. Yeah.
Yeah, I think my lower body's always been the stronger. Maybe just because of like soccer and stuff as well, to be honest.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
But I'm not too fussed. Like things will come with time and just repetition.
It all takes time, bro.
Rep that shit out.
Yeah.
And trust in the program.
Yeah, I mean, there's a reason why they pay for a coach. They've done it before. They've done the... Hopefully, if they're a good coach, they've done the research and they know what they're doing.
Yeah. Tim was sort of mentioning that if, like, coming closer to comp, try get out to strength club and use calibrated plates and shit.
Yeah. Yeah, because I
get used to it.
I love giving Sam shit. I'm like, oh, fucking calibrated plates. What would he fucking do? Like, just take the piss. But yeah, it's not so much that the weights are calibrated. It's like the stiff bar, the weights are like closer to the bar, so there's like less like torque and you know, torque and shit like that, and everything's actually clipped in and everything's secure.
Yeah. Because
iron plates. Yeah.
That's where it's at. I think. It just looks much more stable.
Yeah, but fuck going all the way to Strength Club in Scarborough and paying that much money. Like, but I mean, like, if you're competing, then yeah, I'd probably go to a powerlifting gym. Just try it out for a month or 2 months before to get Yeah, because the bars, are, like the knurlings will hurt your hand, bro.
Mm.
Because the knurlings are so great, like a lot sharper.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's all experience at the end of the day, man.
Mm. Yeah, it's hell crazy to think, like when you start doing powerlifting, like my maxes, my 1 rep maxes when I first started are legit my warm-ups now.
Yep.
It's so weird.
It is such a weird thing, but then yeah, you just got to look back at some point and be like, holy shit.
Holy fuck. We've come a long way. Like, holy shit.
Mm.
Like,
and I fucking weigh less, bro. I'm just like, how the fuck does that work?
I weigh more now, bro. I'm 100% dedicated to the bulk. I jumped on the scale today and I was like 75.8. I was like, probably shouldn't have had that cheesecake. I didn't have a cheesecake. I had like a mini slice of a cheesecake. But I was like, oh fuck, because I've like stopped counting I've stopped counting my calories. I eat the same.
Yeah,
everything I eat's the same. I still have my 2 eggs in the morning with my fucking bread, but I put a little bit more butter. I still have my mincemeat with rice, but I put a little bit more mincemeat and rice. Yep. So I'm like eating more. I'm like steak and sweet potato, a little bit more fucking olive oil. So it's like I know where I'm gaining the weight, but at the same time, if I wasn't eating that slightly more food, I'd be fucking wrecked.
Yep.
So yeah. So I'm dedicated to the bulk, but it's not like a dirty bulk. It's a clean bulk. I hope. I don't know. I've got a bit of a gut. Like I say this is a gut. Like, look.
Yeah, it's not really.
There's nothing there, but even I still look down and I go, nah, I'm not happy with that stomach.
Bro, it's that body dysmorphia, man.
Yeah.
It'll fuck you up.
Yeah.
You could be the fittest motherfucker in the room and you just be like, oh, I look like fucking shit. God damn it.
Yeah, but. So, yeah.
Yeah, it's...
The only fucking exercise I'm so disappointed at is bench. I'm not allowed to do any more than 60 kilos for fucking 3 reps. 3 sets of 8. So, like, legit, like... I'm on my last set of 8 and I have 0 pain in my shoulder. And I'm like, man.
You want to push it, but you know you shouldn't. Yeah.
I was like, man, I could do 80 for 8. Like, come on. Like, just let me do it. No.
Discipline,
like, come on,
my
man.
friend.
Just let me hit that 100 kilos again. No. It's like, fuck.
It'll pay dividends in the end.
Hopefully. Because, like, my first set when I do bench, my first set of 8, I just, like, it pains for like 3 to 4. And I'm just like, man, why the fuck's there pain in there? Second set, pain's like 2, 1 or a 2. And then the last set, there's nothing. I'm just like, this is fucking bullshit, man. Like,
yeah.
I'm so over this pain. I just need to get on the BPC, but I can't afford it. Or cortisone injection. But I don't want to get that.
That's a very, extreme measure.
Yeah, I don't want to get cortisone, but he's like, you might need it. But yeah.
Should we call it a pod?
If you want to.
If I
We can continue talking about the gym. I don't give a fuck.
Just like, I can talk about the gym all day.
Talk about the gym.
All good, man. We might wrap
We'll
it.
call it there. We'll see how much fucking hate I get over this episode.
Just, flame Justin in the comments. We don't even have a comment section, but just do it anyway.
Yeah, next post, whatever. Just say, Justin, you're a piece of shit. And I'm like, yeah, you know what? I am a piece of shit, and I don't care.
No. Oh, mate. But I was just going to say, quick shout out to all the people that showed some support in the post that I did about Lifeline and whatnot. Really do appreciate it. A lot of people that I haven't actually interacted much with, but people that I have as well. It's just nice to know people care, but that wasn't really the point. It was more just
That was the point. That was the point.
No,
you know it. You know it. It was a cry for help.
It was not a cry for help.
It was a cry for help. It was I'm a sad boy.
I'm a sad boy.
I'm a sad boy.
Here's
I
my
want
story.
everyone to know I'm a sad boy so I can revolve my whole life around being sad.
Here we go. This
I'm
guy.
fucking with you.
But I actually am doing a walk for Lifeline to raise some funds around it. It is in prep for World Suicide Prevention Day, which is in September 10th. So I'm going to be walking with my partner and a bunch of people around John Forest National Park on probably the 7th in the morning. So if you like your walks and hikes, feel free to join. I'll drop a link.
Get around it, peeps. Don't listen to
Facebook
what I
event.
say.
Yeah.
Support the homie. Support the homies. So he can buy more meds. Now he's going to need to buy Dexies too because he's got ADD.
Oh, mate.
I'm not going to let it down, bro. I'm going to take the piss out of you.
It's fine. It's not like you haven't before.
Yeah. It's just free reign for people to take the piss out of me. If I take the piss out of you, take the piss out of me. It's all good.
It's all good, Holmes.
It's all good.
It's all
I'll
good.
cry myself to sleep. It doesn't matter. It's just a normal night.
Fucking wank into anime titties. So it's just
High school DxD.
Here we go. All right, peeps. Take
See you
care.
later.
Stay
Cheers for
safe.
listening.
Bye.